Jesus and Gamers.
Hello everybody, this is Giancarlo with Jesus and Gamers. What I want to talk to you guys about right now is definitely not a game. As we go through current world events, there's wars in the Middle East that don't seem to ever finish, there's peace treaties that get broken, wars, assassinations, there's terrorist attacks everywhere. There's a lot of stuff going on, and most of it isn't positive. What can we do about it here? I want to make a call to every single person that sees this message. I want you guys to do two things. Number one, I want each and every single one of you to take 10 minutes sometime this weekend. Pray for our president, government officials, House, Senate, governors, you name it. Every member of government that we have across this great country. Pray for them. Doesn't matter if you like them or not. Doesn't matter if you agree with what they do or not. Pray for them so God can touch them, so God can heal them, so God can reach into their very souls, and maybe, just maybe, they may just follow in what God has them or God wants them to do. You see, it's supposed to be their job to support what we're pushing, but if we're not pushing prayers on them, then we're not doing our part. So I make a call that every single one of you, just sometime this week, just spend 10 minutes, at least as a starting point, but 10 minutes if nothing else. Pray for every one of our government officials. If you live in California, pray for your president, House, Senate officials, senators, you name it, and your local governors, your local mayor. If you live in New York, same thing. If you live in Florida, pray for yours, all the way up and including to President Trump and Vice President Pence. They need your prayers. I am asking that every one of you do this. The second thing I'm asking is that you take this video and share it with everybody you possibly can. If we can get this call to arms, this call to prayer, out to as many people as possible, God can move in such huge ways, and we can do what we're supposed to do in support of the government that we have, and then they can in turn do what the receiving of these prayers, God can move in them and do huge and magnificent things. I recognize that we are living in those last times, and Jesus can come back for us at any moment now. But up until that very last moment, it is on us to pray and pray and pray and support these individuals with our prayers so that God can reach in and do what God wants them to do. It is our job to do so. It isn't just their job, it is ours. There's a lot more of us than there are of them. It's really simple math. The more of us that pray about this, the more God will reach out. So again, in review, 1, 10 minutes of prayer sometime over this weekend as we're getting closer and closer to the July 4th, our country's Independence Day celebration. 2, share this video on every outlet possible so we can get a call to prayer for our country, so that we may do the things that God would have us do, not the things that we think are right or they think is right. Whatever God thinks is right, that's what we should be doing. Pray 10 minutes for our country, every official. I'm Giancarlo with Jesus and Gamers.